Hi everyone. Let me just give you some time to come in. Let me just put the countdown on. Sorry, I'm a little bit. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Happy Friday. Please hit that like button as you guys come in. Please hit that like button. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining. Please hit that like button as you guys come in. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Thank you so much for joining. Sorry it took a minute to join. I just had to really quickly do some things off the live really quickly, but thank you so much for joining. So I wanted to talk really quickly about this whole Chris Fletcher's real estate license being revoked. Um, so personally, I first of all, I think that it is very, very sad to see how and where Love and Marriage Huntsville has gotten to the point where he's getting his license revoked. I think for a while, I've kind of felt like, to an extent, I kind of thought, okay, at least it seems like the Fletchers have a good business going on. It seems that things are going well for them. They're well known in the industry. That's what it felt like initially, right? But to then hear that there's violations and then to have your license being taken away, like I just think like that was for me. I know some of you guys may not find it shocking, but I found that very shocking. Absolutely shocking to me. And I just did not get how it's like, how do you fumble your license like that? That's just my question. Like, how do you fumble your license like that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Absolutely doesn't make sense. And I just think it's really sad that like it's like what has Love and Marriage Huntsville gotten to to the point where you're losing your license. So now we don't who are the real estate professionals that we have on the franchise on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Who are these people? So it's definitely very, very like it was very, very shocking to hear that Chris is being exposed. I if I were him, it's like if you're doing something shady, why are you showing up? Why are you on a reality TV show? Of course you are going to be exposed. It goes without saying, you will be exposed. That's just what it is. There's no place to hide, there's nowhere to hide. Absolutely nowhere to hide. It's like people that show up knowing fully well they have skeletons in their closet, yet choose to show up. In these situations, choose to show up, choose to pretty much be like, yeah, I'm out here, I know I have skeletons in my closet, but I'm gonna show up. Like to me, I just don't get it. Yeah, it's way too far-fetched for me. If I was doing something shady, there's no way I'm gonna be on no reality TV. I'm gonna be quiet. Ain't nobody gonna know what's going on privately. Yeah, nobody will know because I will be keeping it under wraps. I'm not going to be out here putting myself in the public like that. How many examples of people have we seen? We've seen people like Hush Puppy, right? Who was living a lifestyle based on fraudulent activities, yet was casually doing the most and was always out there publicly living a very extravagant life, spending money so publicly, doing all these things so obviously. And it's like, if you know you have these skeletons, then what are you doing? There is no need for you to be out here knowing fully well, like any point from now, you're going to get exposed or you could get exposed. Like, all it takes is for one person to find out the ish that you are doing, and then you're done for. And so it's so sad that like people can't like realize or intentionally be like, okay, I don't want to put myself at risk. This is something that I have going on. There's no reason to put yourself at risk. Don't put yourself at risk, knowing fully well that you cannot afford the repercussions that come after. So that's where things are at for me. I just feel like, Chris, you should have known better. You should have done better. And if you're not doing better, allegedly, let me just say everything I say is alleged. You can see my banner for entertainment purposes only. It just feels like absolutely not. That should not have happened. That should not have been done. And if at all you're going to do some shady ish like that, then don't show up. Do it privately. There's no reason for you to show up on the screen and show up and tell us about your business. You should have been so mute about it. We should not even know you're a real estate agent. We shouldn't have known anything about you. That would have been a lot better, a lot easier to deal with and to live with than us finding out that you're just one of the people like the rest of them folks in Huntsville. Where is the black excellence? There ain't no black excellence. There is no black excellence on that show. Everybody has their dirt. It's like not even one person that we can look and see. Well, I guess nothing has happened to Miss Nell so far. I hope it stays that way. I really hope it stays that way, honestly. Um but yeah, I do want to play something for you guys. And I will share my screen really quickly. That's moving on from this whole Chris and Nell situation. Guys, where is it? Sorry. I don't know if you guys watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but if you watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Rashida and Yandy are practically going at it. And it's so sad because I feel like on this one, I'm Team Yandy personally. And I say I'm Team Yandy because Yandy did not do anything to that woman. Yandy did not do anything. Rashida started coming for Yandy. And I'm just like, sis, if that's your friend, why do you feel comfortable talking about her like that? Let me just play this for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
But me and my hubby are going to exit stage left because the last thing I want to do is run into Yandy. I don't want to be around no funky breath and no funky ass cheeks.
You hear it? She doesn't want to be around funky ass breath and funky ass cheeks.
Slapping together, smelling like BBL smell.
Smelling like BBL smell. Is that what your friend will say about you when you guys are no longer friends? Of course not. A friend will never open their mouth to say something like that, regardless of whether or not you guys are no longer friends. I can't imagine any of the people I was ever friends with, and I'm like, oh yeah, her breath used to stink, da 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 da. Like, shut up. Even if that's the case, you're only saying it now because you guys are no longer friends. So I don't think that makes sense at all. Now, guess what Yandy is reposting? Somebody go tell Rashida she's been smelling like an airing back. Oh my gosh. Ooh, you not low, sis. We smell it, Bookie. Oh my goodness. Rashida, sis, just time out. Time out. It doesn't even make sense, the energy that you have towards Yandy. Yandy has not done anything to you. The whole beef started because she said you're a friend and you were talking about not classifying her as a friend. And so I just don't get it. Like, why this whole thing has escalated so much that now you're accusing each other of smelling like funky ass breath and BBL and airing back. Oh, ew. That is just nasty. I don't even want to smell that. Like, that just smells disgusting. But whatever the case may be, it's just like, what are we doing, you guys? What are we doing? Like, it's just, and I understand Yandy's responding, but I would not have even responded to this nonsense because it still sounds like you're a little bit pressed. Like, I would have just paid her dust. I wish that Yandy actually paid her dust because that is what she absolutely deserves in the season. Absolute dust. Because what the hell? What the helly? Okay. There was another thing, but let me share that tab instead. So, you guys know, I think I shared it yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, that Portia went over to support Drew for Drew's movie release. Let me just make sure that you guys can see it. Yes, you can. Please hit that like button, guys. Please hit that like button. So Portia went over to support Drew, right? So you can see as you they're cheering. You see the they're eating and having fun. And guess who was not Guess who was nowhere to be seen? Shamia. Shamia instead was at Manietta's movie release. So it's not very clear whether Shamia is coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. If I had to guess, I would say she is because it feels like she is thirsty for attention. So I don't believe that she will leave it and not come back just because of what is going on, right? So I personally don't believe that. But
who else came out to support our girl? That's right. We gotta be out to support my cat. Honey, it was raining. She is out in the building. Hey. Shamia. Jamie.
Oh.
Marietta. She is the queen of the nights. She's the one who. Hey.
Okay, Marietta. All right, Marietta. At least she's having her good old time.
Okay, the people ain't ready for that.
But I would say, like,
They're not ready for that.
she looks so casually dressed for someone for whose premiere it is. It's her movie premiere or movie release, and she looks that casually dressed. Well, I guess I do too much because I'm not even about to show up to her movie release looking like that. Not to talk of my actual movie release, but she is looking too casual for my liking.
They're not ready.
Yeah, nah, she looks too casual for my liking. But then looking at everyone else, everyone looks pretty casual too, but it's not their event, Manietta. It is your event. You're meant to show up and show out, Miss Manietta. That's your job. That's what you are meant to be doing, sis. It's your event. But yeah, she definitely showed up like she did not have anywhere to be. Okay, moving on. I'll say today is a little bit of a slow news kind of day. I don't know if you guys saw the whole thing with like Lil Nas. Honestly, I don't even know where to start, but it definitely looks like something is wrong. Like that man looks like he needs serious help. Like what is going on, sir? Let me share the tab. Let me share the tab. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, but if this is not something you want to watch, just, keep it moving. But Lil Nas X was arrested for obstructing an officer following an early morning Los Angeles incident that resulted in him being hospitalized. First of all, why are you walking like this in the middle of the night? Practically naked. What's going on?
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe.
What is that walk? That walk is kind of mean. Like, okay.
No. Go ahead, babe. No. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that.
Hey, what is going on? That is given something is gone. Something has gone wrong very seriously. In the middle of the road, just casually doing that in his underwear. Like if it was in clothes, I'll be like, ah, cool, he's having his fun, whatever. But in underwear,
Hey, for everybody coming to the party.
Oh no! Wow, just casually.
I am serving you. You better be at that party tonight. Oh yes.
Oh wow. First of all, guys, I'm reacting to this in real time because I did not watch the full thing. But now, because, we're here about to talk about it, I'm watching the full thing with you guys. But it's very, very shocking to me.
Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Sean Bankhead.
Wow, that is crazy. You see the world, they let me know. This seems like a cry for help. Let this boy release his music, please. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. All of these things is just very odd. Very, very odd looking. Honestly, even checking these things out is very disturbing, honestly. Very, very disturbing. Let's see what the neighborhood talk has to say. Lil Nas is now reportedly in custody at the Van Nuys jail after being tacked with a misdemeanor from his incident in LA this morning. As we previously reported, Nas was spotted on Ventura Boulevard walking around in his underwear and cowboy boots, singing, dancing, and interacting with the witness that recorded everything. That person was like, I got time today. After multiple reports of a man parading around, police arrived and LNX charged at them. Wow. So he charged at them. Mad. That is crazy. Like, it's one thing, like maybe if you didn't charge at them and you were just like, oh, you were hot. I don't know how we can get, but that's crazy. After getting completely nude. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is excessive. Causing a tussle. They got paramedics to take him to a local hospital for a possibly overdose. After seemingly receiving treatment, Lil Nas X was booked for obstructing an officer, according to TMZ, is being held without bond. Wow, let's hope he really gets the help he needs. Honestly, let's hope he does, because that is crazy. What are the comments saying? What are the people saying? I don't see any comments. Maybe there are no comments coming up. Maybe they had to block the comments because I don't know. It may be some crazy issues being said. But anyways, that is all I want to talk to you guys about today. I'm feeling a headache. I need to actually just shut it down for the night and attend to this headache. Sorry about that. I just can't continue to hang with you guys. My head really hurts. So I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I tried. I was like, let me soldier on with you guys, but my head is hurting. I need to rest. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Hit that like button, tap that bell button right next to it if you're in the replay gang. Sorry, I'm not on, I'm not feeling too well. But yeah, thanks everyone. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye.